There were no patrols visible in front of Paveletskaya station, just a group of disheveled people sitting 30 meters from the station's exit, moving aside to let the revolutionaries' trolley pass and watching it respectfully. "What, nobody lives here?" asked Artyom, trying to make his voice sound calm. He certainly did not want to be left alone in this deserted station without weapons, food, and documents.
At Paveletskaya?
Comrade Rusakov looked at him with surprise.
Of course they do.
"So why is there no border guard?" Artyom persisted.
"Because this is Paveletskaya,"
Bonsai interrupted, enunciating the syllables for emphasis. "Who would bother it?" Artyom thought to himself how much he agreed with the ancient sage who said, as he was dying, that the only thing he knows is that he knows nothing. They all talked about the inviolability of Paveletskaya station as if it needed no explanation, as though it was something everybody understood.
"What you mean you don't know?"
Bonsai was incredulous.
"Just wait and see it for yourself."
Paveletskaya station captured Artyom's imagination at first glance. The ceilings were so high that the flickering flashes of light from the torches that protruded through rings hammered into the walls did not reach the ceiling, creating a frightening and bewitching sense of the infinite directly overhead. Enormous round arches were supported by slender columns that somehow managed to support the mighty vaults. The space between the arches was filled with bronze castings, tarnished, yet evocative of their past greatness, and although these were only the traditional hammers and sickles, framed as they were by arches, these half-forgotten symbols of a destroyed empire looked as proud and defiant as they did when they were forged. A never-ending row of columns, interspersed with the wavering, blood-colored torchlight, faded off into the incredibly distant haze, and even there it seemed never to stop. The flames that licked the graceful marble pillars 100 or 1,000 paces away seemed simply unable to penetrate the dense, almost palpable gloom. This station once was, to be sure, the residence of the Cyclops, and therefore everything here was gigantic. Did no one dare to encroach upon it simply because it was so beautiful? Bonsai shifted the engine to idle. The trolley rolled slower and slower, gradually coming to a halt, while Artyom kept looking intently at the strange station. What was it all about? Why did nobody bother Paveletskaya? What was so sacred about it? Certainly not only because it looked more like a fairy tale underground palace than a building built for the transportation industry.